My memo tonight is best addressed to that to whom it may concern. Earlier this week, reports emerged of a section of parents attempting to illegally transfer their grade 7 children to standard 8. These parents were reportedly using various ways to achieve this, including falsification of school records, as well as birth records and biodata of their grade 7 children. There have even been attempts to obtain new birth certificates and organizing to have their children transferred to other schools and presenting them as standard 8 transfers. This with the expectation that their children would sit the KCPE exams at the end of the year. I can only imagine how many people it would take to pull this off for even one child. Now, this raises questions about what lessons we are teaching our children. Are we teaching them that it is okay to break the law to achieve something, or that it is fine to use shortcuts to get ahead? When we were growing up, we were taught that certain things were bad and others were good. For instance, we were taught to be polite and kind, and the importance of respecting other people and their property. We also understood the consequences of messing up. To date, my mother has a look, that look which used to convey so much. Yani ngoja wageni waende utaona. That look. And all this came from a place of love. Yes, what the parents who are attempting to transfer their children are doing is a crime, but also a damning vote of no confidence in the implementation of the CBC process. Every parent's utmost best wishes and unconditional love is reserved for their children. And even an action as wrong and as illegal as transferring students from grade 7 to standard 8 is ultimately a parent's best wishes to the child. When the implementation of CBC began and there was confusion galore, many parents, those who could afford it, moved their children to other systems of education. This, again, out of love and the fear of their children missing out on their education. The CBC curriculum was launched and is in operation in the country, but the recent transition to junior secondary school has not been smooth. The noble intention of 100% transition is facing challenges. Over 200,000 grade 7 learners are yet to report to school close to 3 weeks after their JSS began. For many parents, this uncertainty is what is rendering them desperate. They want leadership with certainty instead of their children being exposed. What they are doing shows a strong element of despair, which is driving these illegal activities. Yes, they should stop with these attempts at breaking the law, but the Ministry of Education needs to show a more steady hand in the management of the CBC transition. The government needs to earn the trust of these parents who, going by all indications, have demonstrated they don't trust it. And of the CBC transition, they also simply don't trust the process. They want honesty and certainty, yani uhakika na sio kubahatisha. And every effort should be put towards this. And that is my memo.